Hi everyone, welcome back to Nestled in Vintage, and if you're new here, welcome, and thank you so much for watching the video today. These are the projects I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be working on this lap desk. I probably wouldn't repaint it, but it has a piece of wood that has broken off and it would be harder to match the paint. So I'm just going to go ahead and give this a makeover. I have this metal mailbox, a faux mailbox that I thrifted at a yard sale for $3. I'm going to be giving that a makeover today. And I have this wood tray. I like the shape and everything about the wood tray, but the paint is really flaking off. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a makeover. And then I have this large tree. It reminds me of a feather tree, but it's really not. If you can see that, it's really tall, but a sparse tree. And this is the bottom of it. And it has already been broke and someone has glued it back together and it's yellowing. So I'm trying to decide, should I paint this base or should I just take this base off completely and give this tree a new kind of base? I can't decide. What would you do? So I'm going to be thinking about it and I will let you know at the end of the video what I decide to do. Okay, to get started, I'm going to get these sanded. There's some bumpy paint on here and I'm going to sand that one and also sand this one. This is what I get to see while I'm crafting today. Okay, so this is the decoupage paper I'm going to be using today. This is a recycled paper. It came out in her holiday release. You get both prints in one paper. And I am going to be using the plaid today. Okay, so the decoupage paper has dried. I think it looks really good. If you notice, I didn't take my paint all the way to the edge, and it gave it kind of a distress look around the edges, and I really like that. So I'm going to be putting a transfer on the top, and I'm going to be using the Iron Orchid Design Christmas Joy transfer booklet, and I'm going to be using this transfer right here. This just reminds me of like it would be in a cottage that looks like this right here. So I think that's perfect for this tray. Okay, the transfer is all down. Now it's time to get it all sealed up. And I'm going to be using Dixie Belle Clear Coat Flat. And I'm going to put a coat of that over the top of the decoupage paper and the transfer, because the transfers need to be sealed in once they're applied. The mailbox has all been cleaned up, and I'm going to start off by giving it a coat of Fusion in the color Bayberry. Okay, to bring out the detail in the mailbox, first of all, I'm going to try dry brushing with Fusion in the color Plaster. wasn't super happy with the way the plaster paint was looking. So now I'm going over it with the Fusion wax in the color Espresso. And I like it a lot better. It's toning it down and making it look more aged, like I am wanting it. So I'm going to continue going around and putting the wax on. Okay, so the wooden lap desk has been all sanded, and I have mixed up some milk paint. I have used 3 tablespoons of flour sack and 1 tablespoon of the color Proper by Sweet Pickins. It has been setting for about 3 minutes. It's still a little bit thin, but I'm just going to go ahead with it. It's kind of cold here today, so we will see how this goes. I'm going to turn it over and start with the back. Okay, so this is the back side after 3 coats. I started getting the cracking and crazing after the 2nd coat, but I went ahead and put on a 3rd coat. Hopefully you can see some of that. I'm going to highlight it after I do the front, but I wanted to go ahead and show you what it looks like after the 3 coats. So look at all that crazing and crackling. That's after the 2nd coat. But I put a 3rd coat on the back, so I'm going to go ahead and put the 3rd coat on the front. Now I am using a hair dryer to dry this because, like I said, it's pretty cold here today, and I just wanted to make sure that dried properly. Okay, so the 3rd coat has dried, and this is what it looks like. You can see that. I'm trying to decide which product I want to use to bring out all the crackle goodness, but I'm going to think about that. And I'm also going to be putting a transfer on here, and I'll be back and show you that. Okay, so I hope you can see this good. But I went ahead and used my finger sander, and I've sanded the whole lap desk box. And before I put the finish on, I wanted to go ahead and put my transfer on because it needs sealed also. So I might as well just seal them both at the same time. And I picked this transfer from the Christmas Joy Iron Orchid Designs transfer book, and I'm going to put that on. So I have a little bit of milk paint left and I don't want to waste it. So what should I do with it? So can't you just imagine someone sitting in this little cottage having their hot chocolate or their coffee or their tea with their fire going, and they're sitting with their little lap desk box, and they're getting ready to write all their Christmas cards. I can just picture that. What about you? And then when they're all finished, they are going to take their Christmas cards out to their mailbox. And then maybe they'll come back inside and get all warm by the fire again with their cocoa and read a book. It's just fun to imagine. As you can see, I decided to paint the base. I used the milk paint that I used on some of the other products in the video today, and I did the same technique with the wax. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch my video today, and I hope you have a great day.